So here we have the HOI4 Dev Diary, the Soviet Union opposition. So first of all, this is quite big for HOI4, especially now that this is actually going to bring lots of replayability to the HOI4 Soviet Union game, etc. So let's just see first of all, what a new director. Sorry, not a new director, just another guy, man with a zombie, doing it. And first of all, let's just take a look. Oh damn. That's the rubbish. Can't actually look at the photo, can I? No, but you can see, I'm quite sure, that it is the left opposition, Trotsky, and the right opposition, Bukharin. Okay, so it just talks about how divided it was, and, well, yes and no. I mean, it's division inside a supposedly unified political party, anyways. So, first one he's done, but before that, several groups had formed behind outspoken leaders. It is known that Kamenev and Zinoviev have the more libertarian approach of communism. So the new opposition, I suppose, if they are able to become leaders in this dev diary, they would make a much more democratic communist government. Well, it talks about Trotsky, obviously Trotskyism, and Bukharin. I'm not sure what sort of communism it is. It was still far left communism, so I'm not sure what to call that. Just a more it would be more state capitalism for Bukharin. So, yeah. So, okay, Stalin called himself the center, but was he really the center? I'm not sure, man. Okay, so, okay, yeah. Well, technically it says we have three options. The center, that's on the left of the focus tree. Trotsky, that's on the center of the focus tree. And the right opposition, that's on the left. So, the left opposition, let's just look at the focus tree. So, the Fourth International, makes sense. Trotsky is back as well. Organised the wreckers. I mean, it talks about how historically Stalin accused people of like wrecking, and the Trotskyists wrecking production. So, might depends who you believe. I would believe Stalin more, but hey, eliminate the right. That means eliminate opposition. But we see over here there's another option. Integrate the Smirnov. Smirnov was a famous guy who supported Trotsky, and he was later executed. Tukhachevsky was supposedly supported him. We don't know. We'll never know. They committed in exile and ignite the flames. And it seems like there can be a civil war. So that's intense. So, and Smirnov and his workers' opposition, who are not always close to the left opposition anyways. That is true. But it says Primakov that's not actually his photo, so I'll take that. And you can sabotage, as I just said before. Igniting flames starts the civil war against Stalin. So I'm not sure why that's not working. I'm just gonna click it anyways. It is an interesting one, so let's just see. Yeah, the right opposition. So you can eliminate Trotsky for the need for policy changes. You can revert. Bukharin was an outspoken critic of collectivization and wanted more peasants to get rich, as he said. Goes over for the Spanish poem. It is known that was a right opposition group. Clandestine cells planned a coup and coup d'etat. I'll explain that later, as I've already read this, but I will explain why Bukharin is actually so good and so interesting, and why it is actually would be the new meta. So, just like you can try your luck at it by starting a civil war. That might or not might be the best way. And if you start it before Stalin starts it, it is much better. So you can offer Vladivostok. That is bad, obviously. Why would you get that? Other options: trading future resources in return for military factories. Okay. Might even send a general to help you. The new position and common focuses. So the new position, it is just basically the common focus. I mean, you do all of these basically. And either way, I would rather go Bukharin than cooperation against Stalin. So this will eliminate later, explain later how it is so good to the cooperation against Stalin, just everyone against. But it creates factionalism, and you can see it does that. Very bad. Zinoviev is actually a very good one. It is actually Zinoviev and Kamenev are really good leaders. and they're just worth it all over. Military support and divert attention towards military. It depends how you want to play actually, but that one is obviously NKVD and the other one isn't. They do say that Bukharin is much better to infiltrate because look, Civil War mechanics, typical Spanish Civil War, where you can take states and Stalin can take them away from you. So, for example, you can get Fourth International states with Trotsky, but Stalin can take them away from you. You can recruit generals, increase army support, always do army, I suppose. Why would you do navy? And there's also a factor now called Stalin's paranoia, whether he will or not kill everyone. So, what would we rather do? So, it's up to you. You need to focus, and you might be lucky and take a while, and you'd actually be super prepared and kill Stalin in just a day. Well, you could actually kill Stalin in just a day if you look at it closely. So you see, Stalin can take those states back from you. As you see, in case of taking Mykolaiv, Stalin took that back. Mykolaiv. Yes, this is just like the Spanish Civil War. There's no difference about that. So, and well, it says yeah, technically it does continue. Okay, I mean it's just exactly it's a Spanish Civil War mechanic, a bit more advanced. So look, terrorist cell. If this is not removed, paranoia, and if it increases to 90, immediate civil war declared by Stalin and not by you. That means you get less benefits. So, this guy in charge, it's an intense flag, the Fourth International, One Revolution, and Lev Trotsky. Obviously the factor, but now they've added maximum command power. And this one's really good, killing Stalin. And you can kill him. Basically, the best one to do it, obviously, you have to do it before Beria gets in power. The head of the NKVD. And you've got to do it with any other NKVD character. And the best way to do it is with Bukharin. He has the best chance of killing him and to avoid a civil war. So, just having a coup d'etat when everyone's like, oh, Stalin is dead, what do we do now? Well, Bukharin takes the lead. And basically, well, I'm not sure. Look, as a troika led by Stalin's trusty, the universally disliked Lavrenti Beria has assumed control of the country. So I'm not actually sure if Beria can become a leader. Okay, so then I have to focus this. The most interesting one is, well, Bukharin's, but we'll see about this one. You see, vanguard of the Truce Revolution, long live the workers' government, and the permanent revolution, global class struggle, and you can just be, I'm not sure what, because it says the end of the imperialist state, I'm not sure what you do, like conquer everyone, or just like liberate, or... It's interesting how you can actually depoliticize the army. I'm not entirely sure about that, but hey. Then system of decentralization, obviously no state in Trotsky's mind, so regional development. And technically all of these, you can, obviously regional development, I mean all of these have different different options. So the best one is actually the middle one. If you're permanent, First World Revolution, no shit, man. It just actually does the triumph from the revolutionary, and you can have uprisings. But I think it's going to be like the anarchist uprisings. It's going to take 150 political power for literally rubbish of a rebellion. For the new position, it's very return democracy to the party. That could or not be. Okay, if you go for, you get Trotsky and regional development, you can decentralize. But I'm not sure to what point it means, because it says international union sovereign republics. Does that actually make them independent, or just put really tough puppets? No idea. Yeah, it says releasing them as puppets, but I'm not sure to what point. You know what I mean? Strengthening the trade unions is a very good one, because look at that daily compliance and resistance decay speed. That is I would actually pick that, the strengthen the trade unions. I mean, it's more like democratic actually. So, and then is Bukharin's in the power of the peasantry. Containment of the collective farms. So back to the NEP, no more planned economies. The labor union, trade union as a labor organization, based in so it's just slower communism, but it's still communism, man. And then socialist humanism is really good too, so I'd rather take that. The enemies of the people proclaim Soviet hegemony. That's obviously just eliminates. It does decrease construction speed, but that's the point of that. And you can upgrade Trotsky to that, to this, to actually being efficient as hell. That's good. Right-wing trade unionist. Right-wing trade unionist. Supreme Soviet. But you can also choose to keep your current leader instead go for the common good. Socialist humanism. That sounds familiar to a bit of Czech Republic. Research slot and politicized army. That is actually, that is for me. I would like that. And these are the leaders for left opposition. You can get Trotsky if he dies. You get Smirnov, who's actually could get even more. Like operative slot is really good. Right opposition, Nikolai Bukharin. Very intense guy. I like him. Research speed. He's actually really good though. Some sense of democratic. Then we've got Alexey Rikov. Army experience gain. Then defense, division defense, but no slow research speed. But those consumer goods, man. And Lev Kamenev of the new opposition. Daily compliance though is good. Very good. And this guy is Zinoviev, born agitate. It's like, what's the point of you just decrease compliance? The Supreme Soviet. That says that's it. Entire communist history. Look how large that is. I mean, obviously these are all Stalin's things. Well, I mean, technically it's any Soviet Union. But man, look at that, bruv. These are way too long, man. So wait, can you? So if you do that and do, yeah, you can get the new position doing.